Good morning. Give it just a couple seconds here, but I'm gonna jump right in. I only got a few minutes before I gotta get to work. So, welcome replay viewers. Good morning, Megan. Did you get my message? I just wanted to show a couple quick things today. We have a tool that's coming back and I'm really excited about that. And then also a really quick tip on how to get the makeup to stay perfect, to stay put and vibrant all day long, and why these couple products are really, really great for that. So like I said, I'm probably just gonna hop right in here quick. My eyes are done, of course, for this morning. I wanted to hurry up and get that done. And I've already sprayed my first base primer on my face. And what that does is gives it a great canvas, if you will, for your makeup. Also allows your makeup to stay vibrant all day long, like I said. It keeps it there. So what I also wanted to show you though is I'm going to show you a quick demonstration on my arms. So they're both clean, very clean arms, and I just want to show you why I use the First Base Primer as well as the 10 Years Younger Finishing Spray. So I'm just going to spray one arm with the First Base Primer. I am going to let that dry for a minute, and then I'll show you. Also, what I wanted to share with you today is the Blunderful is coming back today, so that is exciting. And I just wanted to kind of show you what you get with that. So it comes in this really nice heavy-duty case here. You twist off the top. Then inside is our Blunderful, and it comes in a very, very nice mesh case to keep your Blunderful from rolling around and getting dirty, either on a countertop or after you wash it. It keeps it from, she's always watching Megan, keeps it so you can throw it in your bag, your makeup bag, in a purse or whatever if you need to on the go. But it's in this bag, or this mesh bag. It is protected. If you wash it, then it allows it to air dry as well, very nicely in this mesh bag. Our Blunderfuls are silicone free. This one is dirty. I apologize. It's not wash day yet. So, and these cases are magnetic. So very nice magnetic. They will not open. And they have like almost a velvety feel to them. They're very nice. They have a great wedge shape on one end to get like up underneath eyes. And then also a nice dome end here to get into the small places like in the corners of your eyes. With this case here, this comes with a end in here on the lid. But the cool thing about it is that you can just push your finger right in there. It pops right out. And then you also have, so it's not just a box that your Blunderful came in, but you have a real nice case too. So then you can put all your makeup brushes in it if you'd like, and use it that way. The blender dry. That is exactly the way I've been using it, Mary. I do like to put my foundation on with the Blunderful dry. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I've already got, like I said, my First Base primer on. And then I just do like half a turn in my foundation, my botanical foundation. And then just apply to your face. Very, very little bit is needed. And you do kind of like a patting and a twirl is how I do it. Everybody's got their own techniques, but that's kind of how I do it to make sure that the foundation is on my skin evenly, and then it blends in very nicely. Very little bit is needed. There is 50% pigment in our botanical foundations, so it goes on very, very lightweight, covers a ton, has great coverage. Kind of some redness going on this morning there. You know, if I would just not be so stinking lazy and do my skincare routine every night instead of just going to bed, I would not have all those problems. So there, just like that. Foundation is all on. Mary, I am using Olive 1 at the moment. I honestly, after the sun I got last weekend. I think I already need to bump it up again. So, so yeah, so that's the first base primer, and then my botanical foundation, and then really quickly I'm going to throw this in here. I'm going to use our Asher for Trouble. It's the darkest eyeshadow that I have right now, but just to show you this demonstration. So I'm just going to grab some of that, quite a bit, so hopefully you can see it. And this is the arm that I sprayed that first base primer on, so I'm going to, hopefully you can see that, add some there, and then I'm going to add it onto my other arm that I have nothing on, so just like a bare face, so that I can show you that as well. So you can see, oh boy, that's nice, huh? So you can see the color. They both look about the same there. This one does have a little bit more color. I told you, it'll keep your makeup vibrant for you. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray the 10 Years Younger Finishing Spray on it, on just the one that I put the primer on. And then we're going to let that dry. And then I'm going to finish the rest of my face here. You know, when I do different things, I get all out of sorts. So what I like to do is take my Blunderful, and then I use our 00 waterproof concealer. And I just like to add a little bit of highlight, not too crazy, underneath my eye. And blend it in. Just lighten up the under eye area a bit. Like I said, the concealers are awesome. They are waterproof. They also work wonderful as an primer for your eyeshadow. I use it that way every morning. I had some on the end and didn't catch that. And to cover up anything else that you would like to, just get a little bit more coverage on. Then what I use is our translucent powder. And it's white like this. Does not go on, you might see a little bit of a lightness, but it doesn't stay white. I mean, you just brush it on. And what that does is also sets in your concealer as well as your powder, so it stays. Helps with kind of, if you have larger pores like I do, does a fantastic job by patting it in there and smoothing out those pores on your face, as well as takes some of the shine from your makeup, whether it be oily, or I like to use our Must Do oil, face oil before I put my makeup on. So that gives a little more of a shine or a glow. And if there's areas that I want to just take that down, then I always use my translucent powder, but to set the makeup, but that also helps with that too. So after I do that, I'm going to use our bronzer. We have one color. It's a perfect color for all skin tones, which is great. It's got more of the brown undertones. It has just a tiny bit of a shimmer to it, not like glitter or anything like that. It just has a real nice iridescent kind of look. And then I just apply in different areas. I use this more for kind of a contouring on my face. I have not gone like overboard with contouring. I just think this is a nice subtle way to contour your face and kind of give it a little bit of a not so round look, if you will, for me. Again, all these products are professional products. They have been used by the professional makeup artists for over 60 years and been supplied by Alcone to them. Alcone opened up basically and allowed the makeup artists, they found a way to make this more or less a direct selling company. So this is a company who's been around for over 60 years who then turned the business into more of a direct sales. So it's not a direct sales company who came up with something to sell to everybody. These people have the top products that they're distributing to you. Like I said, been used by the makeup artists, and are still being used, actually. This is what's filling those pro makeup artist bags and being used on our celebrities and models, and you know, it's just, they are phenomenal products. Everything, they stay very, very well. They are highly, highly pigmented. This is my number 3 blush. Again, another bit of a little kind of a gold shimmer into it. I really like this color. Subtle, not too bright for me. And then I just add that right on my cheekbones here. And a little bit up here, kind of gives it more of a sun-kissed glow. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to mention. So Sunday, we went to the Twins game and sat in the sun, and I got completely, I had those products on, my primer, foundation, finishing spray, whatever. Did my makeup like I normally do every day. I have not seen that there's any SPF rating in any of these products. I know it's been asked a few times, but I'm just going to tell you that I did my makeup the way I normally do, and I did not apply any sunscreen because I'm kind of naughty like that, and I don't think that far. Plus, it doesn't really feel like summer yet to me, so I don't think about it. But I will tell you, my chest, and I don't think you're going to be able to see it in here very well. Oh, maybe like there. Got completely fried. It is fried. But my face did not get fried at all. So, I don't know. They kept my face from getting red and sunburnt, and and my chest, which was not far from it, it got completely fried out of the deal, so, as well as my arms. But so, it did really protect my face, to be honest with you, and I was very pleased with that too. So, the one with the primer and the finishing spray is here, and it is now dry, so I wanted to make sure that dried. And then I have the other one, which you can see has been rubbing apparently on my shirt, is right here. But I swear I did not do it myself. You saw my hands. But so I just wanted to show you, like, I am really rubbing on here. And now if I rub on here, same way, I mean, it completely shows you what that primer and finishing spray are doing. The finishing spray is kind of like a hairspray for your face, for your makeup, to keep that put in place. So you'll see it's not going anywhere. And over here, it's already almost gone. And if you want me to show you, put a little bit more over here. You'll see some people jumping on. So those of you who are just jumping on, I sprayed this arm with our primer. With our first base primer, which is what I spray on my face every day before I start my makeup. It helps it keep it nice and bright and colorful, keeps it put in place, sets a nice base for your makeup. And then I always finish the look with our 10 Years Younger Finishing Spray. So this just seals it all in, keeps it there, keeps it looking wonderful for, you know, it says up to 16 hours, so obviously give or take, but just keeps it put there. So I really just wanted to show why and if it really does work. So this side I sprayed with the primer, and then I used our Ashen for Trouble eyeshadow to kind of show you, and then I topped it off with the finishing spray. Over here, I did put a new mark on here for you, but there is nothing. So just like your bare face, bare skin, and not having anything on it, I put that same eyeshadow over there, and you'll see that, you know, just by rubbing it, it is already going away. Over here, I'm rubbing the same way, you guys. I'm actually pushing. You can see my arm moving. It's not going anywhere. So, is primer and finishing spray important? Absolutely, you guys. So, when you're thinking about ordering or getting started, I would highly, highly recommend that. First base primer, botanical foundation, which are now, a lot of them are in, so go on, check it out. Foundation, you know, the rest of your makeup, and then the finishing spray. And then don't forget the Blunderful, the silicone-free here Blunderful, which is fantastic. Comes in this mesh bag, as well as this case here. I just popped the top out of it for you to show you that after you open it up, you just push the top, the lid down, and take that out, and then you have a really, really nice brush holder or anything else that you want to put in there. So these are coming back today. All right, you guys, I do have 2 gals with parties going on right now, actually closing today. So I will put their party links in the comments below. But thanks for joining me this morning. You guys have an amazing day. Bye.